2 joy and sadness cute moments in Inside Out 2.
Number 1. The first one took place after Sadness lost faith initially, but without hesitation Joy cheered her up by advising her, but not so long she forced her to enter the tube with love.
Number 2. The second one took place when Sadness and Joy entered the elevator leading to the Believer's Stream. The way Joy held Sadness' hand was so cute. 2 times Riley turned adult in Inside Out 2. Number 1. The first one was when Riley was given a Happy Meal, even though Happy Meals are only for teenagers over 18. Number 2. The second one took place when Riley decided to cook a meal, but it turned out to be it didn't go well, as it got burnt. 2 joy and anxiety moments in Inside Out 2. Number 1. Anxiety isn't worth the hype, just because she controlled the console in order to convince Val to accept her into the hockey game. Lucky for her it worked, but I don't know why she was feeling like a god. Number 2. When Anxiety first met Joy, she was clearly in love with her, not until she made up a lie, which says,
"Such a huge fan of yours and now..."
2 insane facts in Inside Out 2. Number 1. In this particular scene we can actually spot Anxiety pressuring and pushing Riley so hard that literally explains why she fell an opponent down, making her to get disqualified. Number 2. The truth is Anxiety is evil because if you can recall, even after Riley was disqualified from her game, she was still trying to kill her with a heart attack. 2 critical facts in Inside Out 2. Number 1. Anui taking a selfie of herself actually referenced the fact that she might be part of a social media influencer. That's why her phone is her priority. Number 2. Inside Out 2 did not just gross over $1 billion for nothing. This movie actually emphasized on the fact that friendship still exists because this scene was everything. 2 elegant facts in Despicable Me 4. Number 1. If Gru Jr. has a single string of her as a baby, that actually explains why Gru himself decided to stay bald. Number 2. After the Maxime Lamal case, Gru didn't even hesitate but run away from his own home eagerly. That explains why Despicable Me 4 was a flop. 2 intense facts in Inside Out. Number 1. Who else found it cute how Joy made a quick projection of a lava so baby Riley would get scared and jump? Number 2. Fear going out of his way to save Riley from getting electrocuted pays homage to the fact that he loves her more than the other emotions.
Thank you very much.
3 sad moments in Inside Out 2. Number 1. The first one happened when Joy literally lost hope for the very first time, which made her cry.
Come on, please. What am I missing?
Number 2. The second one took place after Anxiety evil projection, which made Anxiety break down in tears.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to protect her.
Number 3. The last one happened after the gossip scene. After embarrassment and sadness controlled the console, Riley cried so hard. 2 times Riley emotions made her proud.
Number 1. Immediately after Bree incident, due to the fact that it pained Riley and her emotions, that symbol of love triggered its way to an establishment of a sense of self, which pushed Riley to go help her.
I drop things all the time.
Number 2. The second one was when Joy controlled the console so good so that it made Riley happy so she could perform well in her hockey game. 2 times embarrassment felt bad in Inside Out 2. Number 1. The first one began when Joy decided to give him a proper handshake as a welcoming invitation, but he felt bad immediately. Joy said he had a sweaty palm. Number 2. The second one happened at the mid-end of the movie when he was so excited because all the Val trauma is gone, but it turned out to be that everyone ignored him, which got to him. 2 more facts in Inside Out you missed. Number 1. In the first Inside Out, if you can recall, they made all the memories in the balls visible and clear, unlike how they made it blurry in Inside Out 2. Number 2. Riley is the first Pixar character to appear naked on screen, but for now they can't do it anymore because many people might jerk off because of it. 2 sad facts in Inside Out. Number 1. Sadness making Riley to cry often actually referenced why Joy seemed to hate her for no reason. Number 2. Disgust hates broccoli, so she stopped Riley from eating it, but after everything she did, Riley still ate the broccoli. 2 visible facts in Inside Out 2. Number 1. At the mid-end of the movie, not only did embarrassment speak for the very first time, but this scene was so embarrassing for him. Number 2, Riley actually had the best moment of her life because she actually had a dinner with her girlfriend Val. 2 facts you know in Inside Out 2. Number 1, as Lance first came, if you noticed, Disgust couldn't help it because she was completely in love with him. Number 2, the stunt that Lance pulled off was his only big wins because if I can recall throughout the movie, he was a total loser. 2 facts you missed in Inside Out 2. Number 1, who else noticed the fact that Riley and Val were both wearing the same color of cloth, which was blue? Number 2, Riley isn't the one that is gay, it is actually her emotions that is triggering her to be a gay. Who else noticed how Disgust was completely pumped out?